Thank you, Abraham. It's good to see you again. I have a very dear friend who is a believer in your teachings also, although he's never been to a workshop, and he is facing a very negative medical diagnosis. How can I help him through this? Because he's very frightened about it.
Well, it would be easier for you to help him if you were not aware of the diagnosis, because the diagnosis frightens you too.
Yes.
So now you're not on stable footing either, but you can help him in ways he cannot help himself, because you can distance yourself from the fear more easily than he can. In other words, it would be easier for you to take that emotional journey into a feeling of security on his behalf than it would be for him. So that is your work. In other words, you have to take that emotional journey. Now, can you feel the difference between the action journey and the emotional journey? The action journey says we've got to find the process or the drug or the method to make him well, and then won't we all feel better? Where the emotional journey says, I'm going to think thoughts about him that feel good when I think them. The emotional journey says, I'm going to distance myself from the fearful thoughts, because the fearful thoughts, just like touching the hot stove, do not feel good. So I'm going to demand of myself thoughts about him that don't feel frightening to me. And I'm going to practice those thoughts until that's what is most dominant within my vibration. So now what am I doing? I'm doing what all of the great healers have done. I'm holding my friend as a very predominant object of my attention. I'm thinking about him a lot. And I'm doing it from a place of no fear. I'm doing it from a place of believing in well-being. That's a lot of help for someone, you see. So then when your friend wants to talk to you about it and wants to give you information, you say, my help to you is in maintaining my emotional journey. In other words, I've gotten myself into a place that I trust that you're on the path to recovery. I can feel that. Don't take that away from me. And you'll be accomplishing two things at the same time. You'll be maintaining your own balance. You'll be benefiting by the balance that you maintain. You'll be benefiting your friend in the sense that you are like a satellite dish that is beaming in the well-being and holding him as object of attention. And like prayers that are beneficial, that sort of thing is extremely beneficial. And then on top of all of that, you'll be demonstrating to your friend what he needs to do also. You're teaching him how to take an emotional journey. And you can say things to him like, hey, I can think about this in ways that scare me for you and for me and for a lot of others. Or I can think about it in a way that doesn't scare me, and I'm choosing the way that doesn't scare me. And then drop the big one on him. Nobody ever dies of this. They die of fear of it.
Wow, interesting.
That's why after diagnosis, diseases explode. That would be a worthwhile medical study, to watch expansion of diseases. The problem with it is they can't watch it before they've discovered it. And once they discover it, it moves so fast, you see.
Yes.
Everything does. Prosperity, too. Everything moves fast once you get a vibrational whiff of it and align with it. You say, oh, this thought feels so good. I think I'll stay here. Jerry said that to Esther. They were in the room visiting about something, and then the telephone rang. And after Esther hung up the telephone, Jerry said, what were we talking about? I liked what we were talking about. What was it? In other words, he had a whiff of something that he was enjoying, and he wanted to continue talking about it. Let's not let this go yet. It feels too good. And when you get a whiff of something that doesn't taste good or feel good as you think about it, then let it go quickly. Yes.
Thank you very much, Abraham. I'm
Yes,
very
indeed.
grateful.
Yes, indeed.